Am I the asshole? H for refusing to make my green bean casserole for a Christmas party? Names changed, we're all 35. For almost 15 years now, my friends have holiday parties where we each bring a dish. Mine has always been a green bean casserole. It's nothing fancy, just a random recipe I found online. A few years ago, Amy joined our group. There have been zero issues with Amy until parties. My casserole was overhyped, and after tasting it, Amy said she could do better. I gladly passed casserole duty to her. It didn't hit the same, and it was gently suggested to get passed back to me. Amy took this personal. For years, she texted me after parties about how offended she is that I keep making the dish to spite her, and how bad it tastes. She's even accidentally brought her own green bean casserole several times. This Thanksgiving, Amy snapped over someone complimenting my casserole. She screamed at everyone for pandering to me, how I'm out to get her, and for everyone hating her family since her recipe has been passed down for generations. Then she stormed out. We all talked afterwards, and I explained this had been going on for years, even showing her texts. Everyone said it was out of character for Amy, and wondered if something else is going on. As far as I'm aware, it's only the casserole. We get along 100 otherwise. I took Amy, her husband, and my husband out for coffee to talk, and was told it was all a misunderstanding. Amy has been struggling with depression, so it was within her rights to act how she did. I asked how I could help, but Amy said questions like those were what her therapist warned her of me attempting to manipulate her. We agreed to end our talk there since we were getting heated in public, and hadn't talked since. When the group chat began planning Christmas dishes, Amy went out of her way to say I should make the casserole since I accused her of hating it, and she wouldn't want everyone to feel more uncomfortable than I'm making a misunderstanding out to be. When I tried to speak up, everyone said I shouldn't take things so seriously, and to sympathize with Amy going through a rough patch. To me, Amy has made it well aware that something to do with myself or the casserole is causing her so much turmoil over the years. She simply won't talk to me about it, just claims I never listened to her. I have no plans to make the casserole, but now I don't want to go to the Christmas party. My husband thinks it's unfair for me to do to everyone, and that I shouldn't exclude myself from a fun time. I told him there's no hard feelings of him going on his own, but he says I'm missing the point. He says such a minor thing shouldn't affect years of good moments with Amy and our friends. I fully understand how depression affects people, but it's hard for me to accept as a get-out-free card. I'm very confused, and failing to see why this shouldn't be taken seriously. Am I the asshole? H? Amy has been struggling with depression. Okay, empathy kicking in, so it was within her rights to act how she did. Empathy going up in smoke. Nope with a capital Nope. Not the asshole. Amy is being manipulative about a damn bean casserole. It's not your fault hers was rubbish. TBH it's not your fault or your casserole's fault that she is going through depression. Do what will make you happy. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. It sounds to me like she's trying to make you feel bad in order for her to feel better, because depression is not a reason to treat people like that. I've been extremely depressed and never have I ever gone in an extended casserole-based hate campaign. Not the asshole, and Amy needs actual help, not whatever this current therapist is doing. Not the asshole. I probably would have opted out of holiday gatherings years ago. It sounds like it hasn't been fun since Amy joined the group. How was she added? Any chance of hanging out with friends that don't have her in that circle? Not the asshole. I wouldn't go either. Amy has been doing this for years. Your friends are being dismissive and are not realizing that people don't have a multi-year rough patch over a casserole. Not the asshole. Don't make the casserole. If anyone comments, just say something. There is just too much childish drama involved with this dish. It's just not worth it. That doesn't sound like depression. Amy just doesn't like you. Don't worry about it though. Make your casserole and be proud. No reason to let her nastiness win. Not the asshole either way. Not the asshole. Depression isn't an excuse to treat people like shit or to throw temper tantrums like a toddler. Not the asshole. Too bad you can't sign Amy up for a green bean casserole of the month club just so you can watch her really lose her shit. What a stupid thing to fixate on. Not the asshole. Amy is manipulative. She is jealous for some reason and is being passive aggressive. Not the asshole. But go to the party and bring something else like Swedish beetroot salad or anything else than the green bean casserole, which seems to be a trigger for Amy. Not the asshole. She sounds like she is projecting her own insecurities onto you. I would go to the party with a new dish and stay well away from her. Maybe try the gray rock method with her so she moves on to someone else. I don't think she's depressed, I think she's bullying you. She's probably jealous of you for some reason, whether it be your cooking, your husband, or something else. Not the asshole. Amy has lost the plot. Now, can I please have your recipe? Green bean casserole is my favorite and I've not found the perfect recipe yet. Amy has been struggling with depression, so it was within her rights to act how she did. No, it absolutely isn't. Make whatever you want. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. This is a minor issue? Not the asshole. Depression is a disease, not an excuse for bad behavior. I wouldn't go either and you need a better set of friends. Not the asshole. Depression doesn't give you free rein to be a dick to people. Amy has a weird thing about casseroles. It's not about the casserole. It's about you getting attention instead of her. But this must be a pretty amazing green bean casserole. Care to share the recipe? Winking face. No, this is not how depression affects people. Also, this is not a minor issue. This lady is not okay and nobody, including your husband, has your back. I wouldn't want to hang out with them anymore either. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. Take a new side dish. If anyone comments, just point out that for some reason your casserole is triggering for poor Amy, so you decided to spare her the confrontation with said dish. Time for a new side dish. Not the asshole. Would you mind sharing your recipe though? Mine is May at best and I'd like it to be better. So Amy's had depression for years now and uses it as an excuse to act like brat. I would tell the friend group you will no longer attend any event Amy is at. Not the asshole. I'd send the husband along with the fucking casserole, and stay home. Not the asshole. At this point I'd skip the party too. Or make just enough casserole for myself. Sounds like Amy has tainted that friend group and it's time to move on. That or just make an awful casserole when trying a new recipe. Not the asshole. Her having depression doesn't give her the right to be a jerk. She is the one sending you messages about how bad she thinks your casserole is. You're not making that up. Yeah, green bean casserole is such an innocuous dish. WTF. Not the asshole. Not the asshole, but I feel like you have to share your recipe now. I find green casserole to be vile, but I'd be willing to try one people rave over. Sounds like she's jealous. I hate green beans casserole, but I make it every Thanksgiving and Christmas as a traditional dish. I don't even eat it. I quit. Depression is not permission to be a jerk. In fact, it's an abysmally ignorant attempt to justify crappy behavior. Shame on them for making things harder for those who really have depression. Yeesh. Not the asshole 100. I have depression, I've been dealing with it for 20 years, and I never use it as an excuse to be that shitty to someone. Something is very wrong here. Not the asshole. Get some new friends. This much drama over a casserole isn't worth it. Damn. Depression is not a get out of jail free card. She has issues, you try to work it out like an adult, she isn't capable. You don't owe anyone a casserole or your attendance. If you're uncomfortable, stay home. Not the asshole. Go to the party and take the green bean casserole. If Amy doesn't like it, she can suck it. I think she's using depression as an excuse. Maybe she is, maybe she's not, but her behavior is really out of line.